From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your weather tonight.
The hot weather we've had for the past few days will not only continue, but will get even hotter as we head through the rest of the week into the weekend. We have a heat advisory in place across all of the area for Friday for heat index values likely as high as 105 to 110 in the afternoon. So if you can, stay hydrated through the afternoon. If you're going to be outdoors working, try to take breaks. I know that's sometimes difficult, but try to take care of yourself through the afternoon hours. Check on the elderly and your neighbors around you. Be sure to check on the pets as well, and don't walk your pets on the pavement during the afternoon hours because of those hot pavement and concrete temperatures. And we're going to stay hot, it looks like, for the next several days, looking at the forecast ahead. Here's your hourly forecast for tonight, dropping through the 70s as we head late into the evening and the overnight hours, but not really dropping out of the low to mid 70s for morning lows. Mostly clear skies to begin our Friday, and then we warm quickly. We'll already be knocking on the door of 90 degrees between 9 to 11 a.m., and many of us in the mid to upper 90s for daytime highs by the afternoon. Here's the Futurecast breakdown showing us clear tonight. Some locations may not drop out of the mid to upper 70s by daybreak, depending on how quickly they drop out of the 80s overnight. So some locations, especially south of the Tennessee River in North Alabama, may have a morning low 76, 77, 78 degrees. Southern Middle Tennessee, I do think it'll be low to mid 70s. And then we all warm quickly up into the 90s by midday, and a few of us may get close to 100 by the afternoon. A few pop-up isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two possible. Most of us drive for our Friday, but there may be a few showers around. They may have some heavy rain for a brief time, but again, most of us likely not to see that. Any shower fades away early in the evening, and then partly cloudy as we go into our Friday night, dropping out of the 90s back into the 80s through the evening, and once again lows in the 70s, and more of the same for Saturday and Sunday. We will eventually have a weak frontal boundary dropping in here as we head later into the weekend, so a few isolated showers and thunderstorms possible both Saturday and Sunday. No big widespread rain expected as of now, but we'll watch the forecast for you. And then generally speaking, no big weather systems for the next several days. Daytime highs in the mid to upper 90s here all the way through the middle to possibly the latter part of next week. Morning lows up into the 70s. We are watching the tropics very carefully. The earlier systems we were watching in the Caribbean and off the southeast coast never really had a chance to try to develop. We are watching the wave out in the open Atlantic, though. There is now a medium chance of that possibly becoming a tropical depression, if not tropical storm Emily, as we head into early next week. However, early indications are for now that will recurve out into the open Atlantic. No imminent threats to the United States for at least the next 7 days. We'll watch it carefully. Starting early on your Friday morning as you grab that first cup of coffee. Mostly clear skies to start the day. Morning lows in the 70s, and then we warm well up into the 90s by the afternoon with a few isolated showers and thunderstorms around, especially I would think between about 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Again, most folks likely to stay dry as we head through the afternoon, though. A few more isolated showers and thunderstorms are possible Saturday and Sunday, and then likely to be mostly dry for the first part of next week, but as high pressure in the upper levels builds from the plains into the southeast again next week, we may get into another one of those northwest flow thunderstorm complex patterns as we head toward late next week and next weekend. We'll watch to see how that goes in the days ahead. There's your latest 7-day forecast. Kelly Rosson's in the Weather Center tomorrow morning with another check of your local weather, and then I will be taking a couple of vacation days. So Friday evening and then Monday evening, Brian Wilson will be filling in for me. I will see you back here Tuesday evening of next week. Until then, take care, and Kelly has you covered in the morning.